Listen, you're born in 1986. I actually remember, well, let's say I had my first kiss in 1986.
My God, okay.
So don't tell me that you have to be fully committed and all that at this age.
Well,
but you can have boyfriends.
You have to, yeah, but I don't like doing anything half-heartedly. In general, I don't. And honestly, I haven't met someone mellow. You know, just mellow.
You just want someone mellow?
Mellow as in, do your thing.
Because you're the crazy one.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think everyone's giving too much importance to what a relationship's supposed to be. I don't think maybe I was supposed to be born like in the Woodstock era or something. I don't know.
So love for everyone?
Not for everyone. Free love. Mellow love.
So,
without the...
so no boyfriend?
No.
Last boyfriend?
I don't remember. I don't want to.
My God! She doesn't want to, it's a whole different ballgame.
But I don't. I genuinely don't.
Did you ever grow up to, no, you didn't grow up to Michael Jackson, but were you a Michael Jackson fan?
Definitely. I think all of us have tried the moonwalk and the...
See, I can actually do it. I'm excellent, especially in my high heels.
In your high heels, you can do the moonwalk? That's impossible. No, I don't believe you. No.
Oh, you believe me if I told you I didn't do it in high heels?
Yeah, that's possible. I've never, yeah, no. But I think he's been a great musical influence. I think he was... I mean, putting all the mass hysteria of Michael Jackson and all the nonsense aside, and now all the nonsense with his death, I just think there was a truly, truly talented human being who just went all out. And I think before him it was like, say, like a James Brown. Like, just they have this immense energy and this immense sincerity to what they're doing. And Michael Jackson just did this bizarre stuff and suddenly it became, I mean... Literally, I mean, the way he was moving or the way he was singing was not acceptable at the time.
No,
the way he was looking.
That's the way that people kind of break boundaries.
Exactly, and I think he will be missed.
What advice do you get from your dad? Vis-a-vis acting or vis-a-vis life?
I think mostly even if I ask him about a particular situation, he kind of turns it into a life advice. And if it doesn't make sense just then, I know there's a time it always, oh, now I get what he's saying, you know. He doesn't believe in the word advice, which I think is the best thing. He just kind of talks with you and questions you more than telling you what to do. And that's always worked for me. I always go to him.